Have you heard of the separate family? After the war, the total population of Korea was like 25 million. But the total population of separate family, 10 million, 10 million. Almost half. Think about it, we have like 30 people here, and then half of us, you know your family is over there, but you cannot meet each other, you cannot contact each other. You lost your son 50 years ago, and then you cannot meet, but you know that he's alive there. Like this kind of situation we have. So today, just I want to say one thing. Through the history, Korean people, we do have so many scars and the pains, like the student soldiers and the sexual slavery victims and the separate family and the people who lost their hometown during the war. You know, for them, they lost their hometown, they came to South Korea, but they thought after the war they could go back home. But they couldn't go back to North because of the ceasefire agreement. We're the enemy. So like this, we have so many scars, and then that's why we have the common emotion in our mind for Korean people. And this emotion is called Han emotion. There's no English word. Han emotion. Han, H-A-N, Han feeling. It's like the mixture of our feelings, our sadness and our anger and our longing for the family and our sacrifice and our wish. Like this kind of mixture of our feeling, we call it Han feeling. 90 years old, very old woman from LA. And then 60 years old, very old man from Seoul. They come to the studio. So she lost her son 50 years ago. Think about it. You lost your family 50 years ago. You lost your son, you lost your daughter when they are baby. But now you see each other. He's very old man, very old woman. Is it easy to recognize? Not at all. For the baby skin, now it's many wrinkles on the face and the gray hair and a different type of speaking. Very hard to recognize. So first they come to the studio, look through the screen each other, and then ask about the name. What is your name? Where are you from? Where did you born? And then you have the scar here. And then after they recognize, I just remember they just cry and then yell each other's name and then calling each other's name and then crying. So I just remember with my 30 classmates and I, we cried together that time. We couldn't say anything. So with this program, roughly 10,000 family, they met each other. But I told you, total is 10 million. So when I was young, I visited my friend's house a lot because that time he had a computer, but I didn't have it. So to play the computer game, I visited his place a lot. But that time, my friend's grandmother, she talked about her son a lot. Stories like this. After the TV program in 1980, after that, 1990s, 2010, when South and North Korea were in the good mood, we made a specific event for the separate family. On the border area, limited number of separate family can visit there, and then they can meet each other with limited time, like 10-11 hours. So my friend's grandmother, she applied it and she got the chance. It's like the lottery, you know, among 10 million, she got the chance, like very unique chance. So that time she prepared for his son the letter, and then rice, and then medicine. Can you guess why my friend's grandmother prepared the rice and the medicine? Any guess for that? Because she always talk about, like, I want to cook for my son. That's why she prepared the rice. And also, I want to take care of my son. That's why she prepared like good medicine for him. So she brought her stuffs and then she got to the border and then she waited for her son. But that time, there was a mistake, and then my friend's uncle, he was the government officer of North Korea that time. So he could not apply for that program. So he could not come that place. And she knew it later. After she knew it, she just gave up. And then she always talk about her son, like. But you know, the most scary thing is like the brainwash. For his uncle, my friend's uncle, she also had a chance like to visit Korea during the time, but you know, they all brainwash it, so they think we are like the enemy and they are the best in the world. So he could come here, but he rejected it. Korea, the story about Kim Jong Un. I told you, North Korean people, most of them, they all brainwash it. So You know, in North Korea, the first leader, Kim Il-sung, he's like the god. Everything was set by the Kim Il-sung. Have you heard of the Kim Il-sung calendar or Kim Il-sung race or Kim Il-sung religion? In North Korea, by their standard, we are the same race. No European, no American, no Oceanian, no African, no Asian. They only have two races, Kim Il-sung people or non-Kim Il-sung people. So we're the non-Kim Il-sung people together. And also, if you're Catholic or Christian or Buddhist or Muslims or any other religions, you cannot survive in North Korea. Only one religion in North Korea, Kim Il-sung. Like that much all brainwashing. So when Kim Jong Un, he was young, he wanted to be like his grandfather. He wanted to be the next god. So he tried to look like to his grandfather. Have you seen the face of Kim Jong Un? Is he a good-looking man? Or is he a slim guy? Quite chubby man. When he was young, he saw the young time of his grandfather. He was quite chubby man. So he was a very, very slim boy, but he gained weight a lot. And also, he got the plastic surgery to look like his grandfather. So basically, in North Korea, for every houses, they have the picture of Kim Il-sung, and they have to keep it clean. The three pictures actually: Kim Il-sung, the wife of Kim Il-sung, his grandmother, and Kim Jong-suk, and then the second leader, son of Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-il. Three pictures, they have to keep it clean. Periodically, soldiers visit your house and then check the royalty. If any dirt on the picture, low royalty. So keep it clean. So low royalty get the hard labor penalty, something like that. Like that much all brainwashing. And also, have you heard of the Otto Warmbier incident? Otto Warmbier. It's a shocking incident. For me, as a South Korean people, I cannot visit North Korea never before reunification. But for you guys, if they open the gate and if you have the chance, you can visit there from China side. In 2016, the US student, the student from USA, he visited North Korea for a trip. His name is Otto Warmbier, Otto. And then that time he was stayed in North Korea, and then at the last day he saw the one propaganda poster. He wanted to take it to home, so he took it and put it in his bag, but he got caught by the CCTV. But the problem was, in the poster there was a face of the second leader, Kim Jong-il. In North Korea, if you make a messy with the face of the leader, that is one of the biggest crimes in North Korea. He rolled the poster and then put it in his bag, so he made the messy with the face. So on the way back, North Korean soldiers, they took him and get him tortured for 1 year. During the torture, he got brain dead. After that, they let him go back home. This is shocking, unbelievable incident.